Hi Harper's Bazaar, I'm Alexa Chung, and today I'm answering your burning questions. Okay, what is your best look of all time? I once got to wear a Chanel couture dress that looked like a tuxedo, and I loved it, and I literally wanted to be buried in it, and I thought of writing a letter to Karl Lagerfeld and asking for that, which was a bit morbid. And now I think my best look of all time, as style has moved on, is something I wore to my friend's wedding quite recently. It was a super yaya, black like bustier and matching skirt with a Simone Rocha stole, some Miu Miu shoes, and I was desperate to have my photo taken that day, but sadly, the bride was getting all the attention. What is your biggest fashion regret? My biggest fashion regret is selling a lot of my clothes to The RealReal when I left New York City. Just today, I saw on a consignment site like some amazing Chanel platform heels, and I was like, I used to own those. You famously hosted a talk show on MTV. What do you miss most about that era? I did host a talk show. It was called It's On with Alexa Chung. It was really fun. It was just before like Girls and Lena Dunham and an explosion of like amazing, strong female characters and people on TV. And I'm sad that I wasn't in the like slightly later cohort, so it could have been a bit more camaraderie. I felt quite like solo and out on a limb. And I would do things like a book club, or we'd have like a band where like Florence came on and Beth Ditto and Phoenix, and it was 2009. It was brilliant. It was really, really fun. Which stylist's work do you most admire? I really like Danielle Goldberg. She's incredible. I actually worked with her when I hosted a show called Next in Fashion. She did the looks for that. We just have very similar taste, and she gets it. How has your style evolved from the start of your career to now? I think that at the start of my career, I wore a lot of vintage finds that I would like hack up. For instance, I remember really wanting to be dressed by Balmain, and they said no. And so I bought a sequin dress and made my own version of their thing. I also am a bit more louche now. It's giving lounge lizard as opposed to like uptight schoolgirl.
What do you think is the quintessential Alexa Chung look today?
Vintage jeans, a navy blue jumper, and a pair of loafers. And the reason I even liked it then is because I understood that actually sticking to the classics is quite a good way to not feel cringy about yourself as time goes on. What is your opinion on the term it girl? I love it. I think it's really cool. I think it's changed meaning over time. It was like Clara Bow in the 20s, like silent film star vibe. Then it was like, in my mind, the 90s socialite in England, which meant like kind of very wealthy person that might be in Tatler magazine or something. And then it moved along again. And yeah, I think it's really nice. It's a way to describe someone that like typifies a moment in time.
Would you consider yourself to be one?
I was told that I was one in the olden days. I don't know what I don't know, how do they age? I don't know, we'll never know. It woman.
Who would you call an it girl today?
It girls are Charlie XCX, Gabriette, Sophia Testino, I keep seeing on Instagram. I'm like, you're really cute and have a certain essence that no one else can describe. Describe the process of designing the quintessential Alexa Chung home. It's about plain walls, so white walls, a mixture of eras of furniture, so something that's antique, and then a lamp from like a bit 60s looking, hand-drawn artwork that looks like a child has done it, and then like everything quite plain apart from your tablecloth. When I lived in New York, I bought a sort of leopard print fake fur footstool at this shop in East Village, and then I shipped it home to London, and I still have it. I've had it since I was like 23. East London or the East Village? It's really tough. I live in East London and I love it, but the East Village has my heart. Like, I literally just made a hoodie that says New York is my lover, because I feel very romantic feelings about the East Village, and I feel very at home there. That said, I have to give East London a shout out, because when people come to London, they often go to different areas like Notting Hill, but East London's got the best restaurants and pubs and walks and everything. What does the Alexa Chung archive look like? Gone to The RealReal is what it looks like. No, I still keep things. I have like plastic boxes with a lot of clothes that are meaningful to me, like the first time I was on TV or remembering a great festival. And then I had a box in my parents' house and they're moving home, and my sister texted me the other day and said, rummaged through your box, took this for your niece, and I hope that's okay. And it was all my like old dresses that really meant a lot to me. I said, yeah, don't worry about it. And I was thinking, so it looks ransacked. What is the key to a good music festival outfit? You have to be practical in your footwear, and then you want to be fun and whimsical up top. And so everyone looks good at a festival because they're usually wearing like a little cute dress and then some weird DMs. And I think that dichotomy and the tension between masculine and feminine always works well.
What do you think is the best music festival?
I mean, the best music festival is Glastonbury, and if you haven't been, I'm sorry. What is one current trend you can't stand? Things that don't suit me are tracksuit bottoms, going out tops with low-waisted jeans. They look so good on Addison Rae, like honestly stunning, but for me, that ship has sailed. What is the most coveted item in your closet? A thing I love that I stare at all the time, I hang it up and look at it, is a Prada skirt that I got with a black felt, and I look at it all the time. The most expensive item I own is, I borrow things and then they have to go back the next day. It's like Cinderella vibes. I have nice handbags though. I have a great Louis Vuitton one I just got. Which musical artists are you currently obsessed with? Rosalia. And when I say that, I've only listened to like a clip of a song on her Instagram, but I just love her entire essence, and I think she's so magnetic. I love her style, and I loved all of the looks in the video, and that she was wearing all of these archive pieces, and that she's bold enough to try and like mess with the formula of what we're expecting, and that she's done this kind of like classical record and is hoping to bring everyone's attention to long form albums, and I think that's really smart. When was the last time you were starstruck? I saw Parker Posey in Paris. So that was pretty great. Those aren't the ones that get you though. It's always the silly one where you're not expecting it. If someone from Traitors walked in right now, I'd be like, oh my God. What is one question you hope to never be asked again? What's in your bag? You don't care what's in my bag. It's a capitalist trope. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check out my lovely collection with Madewell, which is out now.